+1, +1. What's +3? Oh! SB artillery is a 3 combat width. I did not realise that. In that case, I don't necessarily need the motorised AT. We can just go with the... just do this. Which we can actually afford. I like this. This is going to give us some pretty hench AA. And then later we can add some AT probably. How are we doing with SPGs? Can we add another set? We will still be motorised. Yes, we can. So let's go ahead and remove one of those. No, tanks again. We can do this. And then we're back to 39. Temporarily I'm okay with this. This is fine. We can pretty much afford it. Okay. Slowly but surely... oh dear, Dijon's about to fall. Let's put you in there. Move faster. Damn. Just going to start attacking them from the side.
Listen up.
Let's see if we can retake it.
Keep coming.
Prevent reinforcements from getting in. That guy. Come on, guys.
Ready to move.
You can do this. I have faith in you. We're super fast. There we go.
Ready, sir.
Halt.
Keep your distances. Keep on attacking.
Please tell me you're moving into Dijon. Right, you're going into Dijon. And so are you now. Damn it. Doesn't look like anyone's trying to reinforce, however. We've just been pushed back there again. I mean, that one's not a huge loss.
Come on. Keep moving.
They have these crazy tank division. Oh, those are actually heavies. I mean, they're old heavies. They're like the 33s by the looks of things, but ouchies. Alright, so what can we get? It's January 43, so I'm going to get me some construction.
Listen up.
Alright, heavies are being forced out, so I'm feeling pretty good about taking Dijon at this point. Yeah, here we go. Boom. Dijon immediately comes under super heavy attack. So what is this? This is literally just open ground. This is just open ground. This is a terrible place to make a stand. I really should just let them take it and then make them attack me across the river. I just saw you got another trait. What'd you get? What'd you get? Organizer. Which for you is not hugely useful. Where is cavalry? 28%. Okay. And battles elsewhere. Seem to be doing absolutely fine, Felicia. Almost have infantry leader, which is great. Okay, cool. Air power will definitely be losing because I'm currently sitting back in terms of air power, so that I can build up a couple of surpluses. $900 surplus. Wait until we get to maybe 1,500 or so, and then we'll send the planes up again. I mean, it's definitely not helping that we don't have the aircraft out and about currently. We're moving around to defend against this. How good are we at defending? 600. Okay, so we're pretty good at defending. And how's Germany doing for that manpower? Still gaining a little bit. Secure Georgia. Please tell me you're guaranteed. No, you're not. Soviet Russia still hasn't died. They're putting up a hell of a fight, I have to say. Why does it matter whether it's considered an armoured or motorised division? Because I'm trying very hard to get one of the hardest traits, which is Cavalry Leader. Because Cavalry Leader gives you motorised and mechanised attack, and then you can upgrade to Cavalry Expert or Combined Arms Expert for even more. And that Cavalry Expert, the Cavalry Defence, I think actually counts for everything. It's not just Cavalry again. But it's mostly for the mechanised and motorised modifiers. And the problem is it says it must have at least 40% cavalry motorized mechanized ratio, but ratio to what? Because clearly we have a lot more than 40% in our templates, which are motorized mechanized, but for some reason that still doesn't count. Like, the easiest way of actually getting cavalry leader is at the start of the game using cavalry units. And just using those to grind experience, which is something I saw in the Kaiserreich Weekly, and it's a really good idea. And then you basically replace the cavalry over time with mechanized units. Once you've got the traits on the generals that you want it on. Yeah, they're about to overrun us here. They're hitting me from too many different angles as part of the problem. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is we need to do Operation This Isn't Going Well. And we're going to fortify behind the rivers, as we were going to do a while ago. Actually, here, here, here. We do this. Germany declared war on Georgia. Okay. And now we'll have a little bit of time to entrench, hopefully. Still sinking submarines. What's this? Improved submarine hull. So the improved are the 40s? No, they're the 33s still. We haven't seen any advanced submarines. I don't know if they have the technology for it. They must do. It's 43 now. That's what I really want to see, if we can detect. The 40, that's still improved. So it looks like Germany's still building improved ships, which we can see, and we are sinking. It looks like France is now doing counterattacks. I'm not sure I'm particularly in favour of. How are the German units looking? Are they taking any damage at all? No, not really. Alright. Oh, I've been out of oil the entire game. I'm well aware that I need more oil. That's been one of the big challenges for the Union of Britain, is managing your oil supplies, especially when your ships leave port. And there's a reason I have a oil capacity now of 835,000 barrels. It's because I'm aware when my ships go, ooh, there's a single submarine out there, we should kill it. I'm losing like 20,000 a day. So it fluctuates really heavily. Like right now we're gaining. But that fluctuation is covered, so I'm okay. It's 1943 and I should probably do these, especially the production efficiency growth. super duper useful and important. We're now making 13 planes a day, and that's with 25 factories. I feel like we need more. Huzzah! Unsung D, thank you very much for the resubscription. 5 months now. Nice one, thank you. The Italian socialists are in the fight, yeah. They just don't seem to want to leave the comfort of their own homes very much. That's a French, modern French heavy tank. Those are really good. Not as good as their medium tanks, but still. Actually, kind of curious. What companies have you taken? So you've got soft attack, defense, and reliability. That's an amazing manufacturer. Plus 10, plus 10, plus 10. Nice. Medium tank manufacturer, which is crazy strong. Medium tank manufacturer, so they've got a plus... Yeah, the French mediums are going to be absolutely deadly. They've gone for fighters, they're not as good as mine. And then radar construction. I have no idea if they've actually done any radar, though. French are out of manpower and are also scraping the barrel. So this really is going to be down to like a British defence, I think. Although, even though they're on scraping the barrel, I think that's just because they've lost so many troops in such a short time that it's a panic. They didn't actually need to be on scraping the barrel. And I know that Germany, I've seen them go over 10 million losses before, so they've still a ways to go.
Ready to move!
And the Marines seem to be doing their job, which is good. Eventually I'd like to upgrade the Marines to have mechanized, or amphibious mechanized. You want to give me a lot of stuff. It's going to require 200 convoys. I'm okay with this. Convoys I can use. Victory of the Dominion. Since the end of the Welsh Creek, the Indian subcontinent has been split into 3 sides. The loyalist remnants of the British Raj, the socialists of the Indian National Congress, and the reactionary Indian princes who rejected both sides. Now the Dominion has just won. I don't think France will fall. I think Germany's taking too many losses, so France won't fall. So they are currently fighting over Paris. It's guarded. Should be alright. They are hitting it hard. From multiple different angles. The French are also... Oh no, that's Germany. This is us. Oh, the French heavy tanks are here. Oh, fantastic.
Ready to move!
And these guys have learned on the job. They've got their minimum experience up. And we're getting rid of the artillery deficit, which is great. How are we doing with fighters? We're at 1,500. So we are at that minimum limit that I was talking about. Could still definitely do with more close air supports. Could probably do another mechanized soon in the armor divisions. Minus 144. You know what? I think that's acceptable. Actually. There we are. Slowly getting there. 2 more motorized, then we'll actually have reached the amount of motorized mechanized that I wanted in the unit.
Ready, sir.
How are you doing? Is this song not copyrighted? Apparently not. 29% cavalry leader, come on! I mean, granted, you haven't been fighting for a while. Kind of wishing I had a little bit more artillery so that I could start building more Republican Guard units. And then just use the Republican Guards in the front line and then use Hobart to actually try and punch through in a few places. Like I'd... Freaking Troyes, man! I really want to take this. Unfortunately, this would now be effectively a frontal assault. Alright, so the French have just been pushed back again. We're definitely doing the right thing defending these positions. Because they can attack us into the woods here across the river. Good luck with that. And if we really wanted to be efficient, we could get these guys defending this line up to Orleans. Paris is under really heavy attack, but it does look like units are being rotated in. And is that heavy tank in the battle? That heavy tank is in the battle now. Like, they're just not going to be able to kill it. One of their 9 units can penetrate the armor. Okay, so we are now getting surpluses of the 80 AA, so we're going to drop you down a bit more. I think something like this. And you are now no longer priorities. Done a very good job catching up and getting all the units out there. We actually have a surplus of steel, so we can drop that and get a little bit more aluminium. And now we've got some factories available again, which is great. Oh, being pushed hard. 11 divisions attacking. So how strong are my... Oh, those aren't Marines, those are just regular infantry. Where are the Marines? Marines are still there. I mean, if I had to attack across a river, I'd use the Marines to do it. There, that's fine. I mean, this is all just damage that we're doing to them. And we have 1,700 planes now, so it is time for you and you to take to the skies. Oh, we're massively oversubscribed here. Whoops. Oh, that's a problem. Also the close air supports. There we go. This will work better. And now the battle for the skies of France really begins. Because I'm relatively confident that my planes are better than the German ones. Unless, of course, they've got the newer ones. So they've gone for the fighter attack, agility, and range. And they've gone for shipbuilding. Wow, they have an even better shipbuilder than I have. We get a 15% reduction to cruiser construction. Meanwhile, we've got Supermarine, which is a 15-10-10, which is the same as what they had. And then a fighter production 15. And we're also doing the fighter production focus. So we are churning out a lot of aircraft. The problem is they just have a lot of military factories. They have 165 maybe to my 84. They have double the number. But if it looks like we actually start getting competitive in the skies, we're only outnumbered by 1,000 this time. Only by 1,000. How's our detection and all that? So we have 100% efficiency to their 79, that's excellent. And 100% detection to their 30, so whenever we spot one of their air wings, we all congregate on it with all of our aircraft, so we should be a hell of a lot better at shooting them down now. Although that does also suggest that I really need to upgrade Sussex's radar. In fact, I'm going to prioritize that so we can get even more air coverage with my radar. So even at night we can do it. I think it is on shuffle. Oh, it's not. It's on weighted shuffle. Let's go back to the Allied station. Just had Siberia in my heart. Motherland first. Here we go. Better. Oh, they still haven't moved us for a while, and they haven't attacked me here. I'm just going to provoke them again. And if you feel willing to take Troyes, that would be a significant improvement to this line. To the extent, actually, I'm going to reduce you to here. Increase you to here. Let's not be silly, people. WW2 Asher, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. The Netherlands is still fighting gamely on. I'm quite impressed by their tenacity. Nope. They've just brought in 4,300 fighters. They did not like the fact that I was actually fighting back. So we've lost 200 fighters. They've lost 85. How are they so good at resisting my damage? Are they using tier 3s? They've got to be. What would even a tier 3 look like? Fighter 1s, Fighter 2s. Heinkel, Serie A, E, J. I don't know what German tier 3s are like. Meanwhile, all of our aircraft are Spitfire 2s. All 1,600. Oh no, that's just showing mine. Right, we also have a couple of planes from the rest, but it is basically just me in the sky. And yeah, their air support is doing quite a lot too. I'd very much like for my air support to be active, but we just don't have enough of them. 119 planes is not enough. Now, am I getting any surpluses on equipment that I'm not needing to still build? No, short answer. In fact, we have 5 cruisers, which means that we can go recon, -1 destroyer, +1 cruiser. Okay. Same thing. Slowly but surely shifting from destroyer recons to cruiser recons. And then those destroyers will start filtering into our strike fleets to replace losses. I do like how half of this just automated, it's nice. You know what? I'm going to park the dreadnoughts here, because they can provide shore bombardment on anything in the coast. We have pretty much complete naval supremacy now. Even if ground pounder doesn't seem to be working properly. There we are, shore bombardment. -25%, even though it should be -50. It would be even better if you got invader. Which we're really bloody close to getting. Is there any naval invasions I could be doing, just like hit and runs? You know what?
Yes,
Sod
sir.
it. Yeah, let's go and get you, invader. Let's do naval invasions from Dover to Calais. Oh, no, Calais would be a terrible place because apparently there's no harbour there. Let's go for Dunkirk. I'm sure nothing big navally has happened there before. Okay, French unit strength is really starting to plummet. No, those are the French. And German unit strength really isn't. France has a tiny bit of manpower, Germany has a lot more. So Germany is overcoming the deficits. I mean, they are still on scraping the barrel, which is great for us.
Guns! Ready, sir!
Yeah, we probably should switch some dockyards to military factories, you're not wrong. See where they are, first of all. Let's switch all the Irish ones. Unfortunately, there is no conversion. You have to actually delete and then rebuild. You delete them one at a time, too. And then we can switch those to military factories, I think. In fact, while I'm building all of this stuff, may as well not bother. Well, we can slowly but surely destroy the dockyards. Poor old Belfast. So reliant on the shipbuilding industry. Oof, Paris is under really heavy attack. Okay, you're coming in to reinforce. We have a lot of men defending Paris. They have 34 divisions attacking. We have 10 defending. Crikey. Oh, Felicia's leveled up. Ambusher. Aha! Definitely. Felicia's my crazy, crazy defender lady.